How we doing, my friends? Your Florida history hunter in the land digs. Come from the backyard and just unpacked the bag from yesterday's forgotten dump site, and let's get a close-up look at everything that we found. So we're going to start with this very groovy looking piece of material right here. And an artist friend of mine, I'm going to talk to her about that and see if she might be able to use this, because there's actually hundreds and hundreds of fragments. And it's, you know, this looks like 1960s or 70s, and it's just blowing my mind that it's still brilliant after seeing numerous hurricanes, tornadoes, and hundreds if not thousands of rainstorms. So next thing I want to share was this screw top Coca-Cola cap. I didn't find the entire bottle, but check it out. It was a 1 gallon jug. That's kind of cool. And then I got this melted old soda bottle. And I like to pick up dish fragments. This one's got kind of a fish fin rim to it. Be valuable in my Etsy store, along with stuff like this piece of vintage Blue Carnival. I don't know if it's actual real cobalt glass. Here's the bottom for a very old, probably soda water. Fragment of the rim of a dessert plate. Nice flower pattern on it. And then some brown flowers. Presumably this is probably a little older. It's probably like a 1940s or 1950s retro of pattern that was popular probably like in the 1870s possibly. And then I saw quite a few of these. So this is the post ACL non-paper 7-Up. It's actually embossed in glass, raised relief. This was probably a hydrogen peroxide bottle. And we've got a few small brown glass bottles. And we got some milk glass, like a pond style. Here's one that's got a kind of a wave design in it. You get eaten up really bad by mosquitoes. All right, so we're back. The mosquitoes were relentless. I had actually sprayed myself thoroughly, and they went right through it. Look at this small milk glass face cream or something. Here's a larger one. It's got like hash marks on it, but it's actually to help hold on to it. Got a porcelain, I think this is for a buzzer, old buzzer. Porcelain doorknob, and then a industrial tube, knob and tube electrical style industrial tube. And got a clear glass. I got a small milk or cream. I didn't realize until I cleaned it that there was a little chip in it, but still a nice little bottle. It's hard to know exactly what was in this, but I've got numerous bottles in that style. This one's got more facets to it. And it could have been like a little body oil or something in the lady cosmetic lines. Perfume. I found these in all different colors, all the same shape. I should put them all together one day and get a picture of them. This was probably a shoe polish, possibly. I was hoping the lid was in it. Sometimes they have a metal thing with a sock on the end of it. This is rubber cement. Would have had a rubber pad on there with a foot. As you would go like this, it would squeeze an aperture open, a little hole, and you would dab glue on it. Used mostly for putting paper together. Little bottle here, it might have been saccharin or something in those lines, maybe some kind of small pills. There's a small perfume bottle. It's got a little dimple relief in it, help hold on to it again. And this is a model glue. It's not testers. Looks like it's got a P on it. So this is a hobby model paint, very popular item. And this here is probably a fingernail polish remover, and look how it's got a bit of an indent to help hold on to the bottle. Very thoughtful design there. And this fantastic glass cross from a cruet that would have held holy water or possibly oil at the sacrament or something like that. A Catholic Church item, probably 1950s or 60s. Sweet little find. This nice heart. It's a heart perfume bottle. I'm just assuming probably 1960s or 70s. This don't contain stuff from 1930s up until the late 70s, and then there's a layer of newer stuff with plastic and stuff. Okay, so then let's take a look at some of these other items. A porcelain screw-in insulator. Probably would have screwed into the side of a house and wire coming in. Got an aluminum screw-on cap, I think. Some kind of live catch jar, or maybe some kind of toxins killing insects. Here's a little Malmite dinner plate. And here I have an IBM computer ball for the IBM ball typewriter, and they actually made hundreds of these in different style fonts. And this one is a later, and I'm going to presume it's probably aftermarket. No, it does say IBM Select on it, but the good ones were all metal, and this one seems to have plastic on it. Small piece of porcelain. Could be like a tube from Knob and Tube. Custom cut. A key fob from Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn somewhere. Crystal River, Florida. Holiday Inn. That's kind of a cool item. Don't know how old it is. And I've got the brass doorknob. Actually, two of them, both sides. And then a motor, which I think may be from an Erector set. I'm not exactly sure. Seems to have a couple different pulleys on it, a couple different shafts. Have to look that one up. I don't know, just a weird little piece of metal. It had a shape to it, and I have to clean it down a little more to find out what it is. It looks like it wants to open, see that? Who knows? It may be a watch, like a wristwatch, and it's just totally encased in iron, because it'll migrate. If there's a hard metal around it, it'll migrate onto the watch like that. So it's still in the process of being cleaned. Got this motor identification plate. Not exactly sure what the motor is. It's hard to read. I'll have to get a magnifying glass out, but it looks like it's got all kinds of patterns on it. almost make something out there. Here's them upside down. Let's try this again. Oshkosh. Yeah, when I think of Oshkosh, I think of, oh, trucks. Oshkosh Trunks. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. I'll have to look that one up. That's kind of cool. And I've got this piece from probably a flute or a saxophone or a clarinet. That's where the finger hits. And this is the end that has the pad that blocks the holes, the orifices, as you're blowing through the instrument. It's very unusual. Thing. I don't know if it's a finial or it's a strange .22 caliber round. I have to clean it up a little more and get it under a magnifier. And then look, there's a grip, the base of a grip.